Alright, who would like to volunteer? Step out if you are fully willing. Thank you. Oh look, they're so excited to be sacrifices. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Shadow? Shadow, what's happening? Shadow? 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 Shadow! We have a community Discord. Join it now to share theories, fan art, and more. Or just hang out. Link in the description below.
I know the time does not stand still. Can see the world when it's spinning, spinning. Try to pin me down, you don't have a clue. The thought of me is bigger than you know, Stop forsaking everything that I've done. Won't be breaking easily now. Tell me straight up. I don't want it, no other way, other way.
Oh, jeez. Ow. Ow. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, did it like bite me or something? Oh, dizzy. Ugh. Okay. So use the pan on it.
Die!
Go. Ah! Ugh. Okay, I gotta get close to it. Ow. It's got me in the water. It's got me in the clenches. Help me, I'm dying. Oh god, I don't want to get killed by a rat. I
Hey?
can't swim. Okay, there we go. Did you get it?
You guys
dude.
okay?
Oh. Ugh.
Hey, you having trouble?
Ugh. Okay, there we go. Hit it with something.
You might want to stay away from him, alright? Just... Don't worry, he's a friend of mine, sort of.
A friend.
Yeah.
A friend?
Yeah, just a
Big
friend.
rat.
Yeah, as a gift. You just... I couldn't get rid of him, so I just leave him out here. He guards the entrance, much like Cerberus guards the entrance to Underworld. It's complicated, and I really don't want to talk about it.
Alright.
Yeah. You guys want to come in?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Welcome.
Oh.
Yeah,
This was here the whole time?
part of it was here. I expanded a little bit after I got run out of camp that one time. But yeah, here's where I've been, making my home. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice.
Thanks. So what brings you guys here?
Well, those.
Oh, the boots. I
Mm-hmm.
see you have a matching helmet.
Yeah. It's also my dad's for some reason. He likes pink. Well, I don't know.
Is there like a, chest plate of Hermes and a skirt of Hermes to go with it or something?
I really don't know. I don't want to ask.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't want to get too embarrassed. The boots were enough, but this is just... I mean, I don't look that bad, right?
You look pretty bad.
Okay.
Yeah, your hair is sticking out of parts of it. Really doesn't look like it was built for you.
You.
Are you sure Hermes
Yeah.
wasn't expecting to have a daughter or something?
No, that probably makes a lot of sense,
but
actually.
That kind of makes a lot.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's what he gets for getting all this stuff set up beforehand. Anyway, yeah, the boots. You sure you want them back?
Well, yeah.
I mean, just 'cause flying around's been able to help me accomplish quite a lot of things I might not normally be able to in the underworld, so... But if you need them back, I got you.
I mean, like, it's kind of... I don't want your pan.
I do want the pan back, so...
Yeah.
You do anything cool with the pan?
Yeah. I see we definitely did. Kind of whacked someone with it.
Yep.
Someone
Really would.
pretty strong. Does this thing like have any magical effects that we don't know about?
Sort of.
Oh, jeez. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
take that
yeah.
off of our hands.
Sure. Here's the boots.
Okay.
I still got
Oh,
Shadow to fly around on. Oh, you want to check him out? He's,
Ooh.
his metamorphosis is complete.
Oh my. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, all the flesh fell off his body. He's heartless now.
Jeez.
Yep.
Well, it looks really cool.
Thanks. Yeah, just a little bit of decay here and there. No big
Yeah.
deal. A lot of bit of decay. But he's stable-ish. So,
He doesn't smell that bad. You'd think it'd smell awful.
I mean, the rotting flesh is generally the part that smells. Bones by themselves, not a lot of smell. In fact,
Huh.
you know, sometimes bone meal and crushed things like that are used to reduce smell.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know. Whoa.
Yeah. And I got a cool new thing to keep him around. Nice amulet made of dragon bone.
Ooh.
So what's down there?
Hot tub.
Can we see or
Sure.
is it? Oh, this feels so good to fly. Oh, jeez,
Yeah.
no piggybacks, by the way. See,
Wow.
Yeah, it's just no.
I was just getting the hang of those boots as well.
Ooh. This is a nice auto.
Yeah. You know, people generally... You know, I didn't exactly, you know, do all the design myself. So, you know, I have a hot tub and, you know, other stuff. So, yeah.
Well, your place looks lovely. I don't know if Sika and I should stay or if we should go.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, we should go, Mel.
We kind of got everything we needed.
Yeah. I'm sure we both got things to do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
All right,
All right.
let's go.
See you guys later. Good luck.
See ya.
Well, at least I don't have to fly when I'm in a mine. This may be one of the creepiest places I've ever seen before. But it's just a whole lot of red. Nothing bad down here still. And aha! That's probably what I'm looking for. Just need to get some more things if I'm going to get the next steps of the rituals going. However, you know, definitely a little unsure about it, considering, you know, I might have to fight another lost god or something like that. And the last things were a harbinger of doom and a giant spectral dragon. So, you know, everything's gonna be great. But, you know, if it is something that's flying, at least I still got Shadow by my side. So that should be, well, interesting. It'll be interesting. Let's see. Just a lot of lost mine down here, huh? Well, at least there's one easier way to get some of those metals. Before we get to doing any rituals, I want to see what we can make with all these new metals. I've been doing a little more research, and, well, it's apparently the second most damaging metal there is. The dreadium, that is, only found in that dimension. So, I melted down a whole bunch of it. I guess that's all set up there. And, funny enough, I found something that I really didn't utilize in this book at all. When you look at the, oh, wrong page. Clearly I'm bad at books. But when you look at the materials, you can just see exactly what the projected stats are. So, yeah. That just gives us the information right there. So let's look at a cleaver, for example. This dreadium cleaver would do a base of 17 attack damage without any changes whatsoever. The downside, of course, is that it's at 0.7 speed. But let's compare that to a manual cleaver, which is pretty much the best thing. This is a cleaver that does 18, but also with a 0.7 attack speed. Alright, I wasn't sure if the mining speed difference would change a lot, because you can see here the base attack of Manuin is 8.7 and the mining speed is 7. But when you look at the dreadium, there is an attack of 8, so only a little bit lower, but the mining speed is 14, pretty much double what it would be on Manuin. So that's pretty good. I don't think we care too much about the durability or anything like that. It doesn't seem to give anything except Dread Plague. But, you know, applying the Dread Plague could be a very useful thing. That would only happen on crits, but hey, that's, I mean, if the weapon's not going to do it already, crits would be the way to do it. So yeah, I think the weapon doesn't change attack speed based on the mining speed. Otherwise, that would be a guarantee thing I should make. But maybe I should make a little something. Maybe just a dreadium arrow. That would be smart to do. So, let's get some of that. I don't think dreadium would be best for a bow. Actually, I guess I can check it out. There's also this dreadium samurai armor, but looking at the stats of it, they're a little bit lower than the stats of the plated corallium, which is interesting. So if we look at this, it's 1.5 and 8. And if we look at the corallium, if I can spell corallium, well, there's a lot of corallium stuff. But if we look at this, it has a higher base thing. I wasn't sure if it was just the enchants doing it there, but the corallium really is the best armor possible, so we'll use corallium for our armor and dreadium for the weapons, I suppose, and manualin when we can. So, an arrow. Should be nice and simple. Let's look at a dreadium arrow. So that seems to be, yeah, pretty good. What kind of arrow shaft are we going to want to put on this thing? I didn't put any thought into this. Is that an arrowhead? I think it is. So that's that. One bit figured out. And then for the shaft of the arrow, we probably want bone, because bone arrow shafts are always good. So let's do just that. Get some of that. Go over to here. Where's that arrow shaft? Is this it? Yeah, it is. It's quite fitting that a son of Hades is making all of his arrows out of bones. And then the feathers, I don't think they're going to matter too much, so we can just use regular feather fletching so it stays fully accurate. Fear, yeah, and I accidentally type in fear when I'm trying to type in feathers. Son of Hades. Anyway, fletching right here. We'll get those feathers. That was actually a really quick make of an arrow. I thought I was going to take a second, but nope. I seem to have gotten a hold of this. At least when it comes to dealing with bones and dreadium and stuff like that. And ta-da! So that's a base of 11 damage. And I guess if I look at one of the other ones, it'll show me, yeah, that is correct. And just to compare it to the base of a manualin arrow, I would look at mine, but mine's upgraded and stuff. Do I have to type manualin? Yeah. Well, at least we got our research capabilities. There it is. I know how to spell. That's 11.7. So, as we did think, manualin is slightly better. However, the abilities that this arrow will give us are slightly different, of course, because the dreadium applies the dread plague on a crit. Very nice. Can arrows crit? I don't know. But the manualin gives us the... Oh, that's our die. Gives us this. So we deal more and more damage and consume more and more durability. So we really don't know which one's better, but hey, for certain targets, I think that, you know, corallium or dreadium plague, worse than corallium plague, would be ideal. So let's put this away. And let's consider what we want to upgrade on this thing. Because the arrow we do have right now, let's take a look. Yeah, it's diamond tipped, so it has more durability. I do like that on it. This one's sharper as well. But I think if we're going to want to make this arrow a little different, how about we make it light things on fire? Yeah, lightning. Thanks for suggesting that all. So, all I need to do is look at the, well, I think I just need to look up arrow shafts here. Well, no, I need to look up the upgrades. I was in the right spot looking at the book. See, I can read. Actually, I think I know what I want to do to this thing. Embossment. Something I've never actually tried on this before, but I can give it the traits of another part. So, the traits are equal to swapping the part, so I'm thinking we can put steel on there to give it a little bit of bleed damage, because it's already going to give the plague, it's already going to light things on fire, and I'm thinking that sounds like a good combination. So, let's get this thing all upgraded. I already grabbed the things that I need. So, one dreadium arrow that splits into two. We will start off, yeah, let's try to just put the embossment on it. So we need that, and then the item that it will take the trait of. And, yeah, it has a steel embossment on it, which hopefully gives the desired effect. Now, let's make it so this thing all, what do we want it to look like? Okay, I guess it's going to look like that regardless. Actually, I think it might... Yeah, we'll put the fire on last. So we'll give it the diamond tip to increase the damage a little further and the durability. Very nice. That bumps it up to, I guess, just 12. That's fine. We're not going to sharpen this thing at all. This is going to be more of a damage over time arrow. And there we go. It's full of fire. And I think this thing's modifiers are all used up. So, I mean, maybe they're not. I could put Fiery 2 on there. Okay, so the fire damage currently is just for a second and a half, pretty much. Oh wait, no, it's just a second, or 1.6 damage for 4 seconds. And this would make the duration 7 seconds. I think I'm going to be using this on someone. I'll hit them more than every 4 seconds, so I don't actually think we need that. Is the embossment just a free thing? That's cool. Let's check out this arrow. Yeah, it does have the sharp thing, which means it'll cause bleeding. Alright, I wonder how many times we can emboss something then. Or if it only lets you get one embossment. So, let's see. The tool gets the part in addition to the RD thing, but not the stats. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, I suppose. Yeah, we can probably only emboss it once, I would imagine. So we are going to have to put something else on it. We could just go the easy route and put damage on it, but if there's going to be damage over time, it might not be a bad idea to slow down our target or knock them away. The only reason I'm hesitant to do that is because, well, they look kind of silly. So we might just make it extra fiery. That might be the answer. Or we could make it do extra damage to undead enemies. But, I mean, we're not really enemies of the undead that often, are we? So, you know what? Yeah, let's just see what that webbing looks like. There we go. Please don't look awful. Please don't look awful. And that's pretty gross. I don't like how the webbing just trails off it, but it's going to be a good arrow. Ugly arrow, but a good one. So there we go. This is now an arrow that I think should be maxed out. Yes, it is. And it will only do 12 damage as compared to the nearly 16 on this arrow. But let's look at the amount of shots they each get. This one gets a few more shots than the other one with the Dreadium. The durability is a little bit better. Accuracy is still at 100%, and it'll do that damage over time. Since it does the fire damage per shot, it's still not gonna... Well, actually, with the bleeding damage off the sharp, maybe it will do as much damage as the Magneon arrow. It's pretty close, pretty comparable. And the Corallium Plague, or the Dread Plague, if we can get that off, is pretty good. Nice. And before we go back to the underworld, there is one other thing I did want to do. I think there's a couple more upgrades I can put on my magical staff wand thingy. The fire one, of course, because the book's kind of already at its maximum potential. Can't upgrade a Book of the Dead. But I think, let's see, that's for armor. This is for that. Boom. I can upgrade an advanced wand into a master wand. I also recently identified a new book. It's a pretty good one. So we're going to hopefully test this thing out. Alright, so let's just try it with a little bit of this. And yeah, we do have the wand siphon upgrade that we found. We can put this on. What do we not need so much of? You know what? As much as I love the smoke bomb, I haven't been using it a lot, so let's try to... Am I trying to put this on here? That goes over here. So yeah, that will upgrade the staff, and then this spell will go here. Let's try it. Oh man. Look at this thing, a Master Pyromancer wand. Do I have any other possible upgrades in here? Anything at all? Nope, I think that'll be it. Did I have any more in my magic bag here? I don't think so. Wait, we have a wand range upgrade. Let's get all the upgrades on this thing, shall we? Then I think that's all that we had. Yeah, just some more tomes. Oh, we got another siphon upgrade. We'll see if we can give it a double upgrade, so we can steal mana from other casters if, you know, situational wises. So let's try it out. I don't know how many upgrades I can put on this thing, but range I absolutely want, because some of the fire spells don't shoot quite as far as I'd like them to. Awesome. Can I do a double siphon? I can. Nice. Okay, actually I wonder if I found more of the upgrades, would I be able to put more on it? I don't know. But let's just... I think we're going to have to go outside to test out this spell. Just one teensy little test. That's all we need. Just one little test. Oh, well, first of all, let's test out the Flame Ray. Oh, yeah, that already seems to shoot further. We have our Ring of Fire. Yeah, I didn't think that would change at all with the upgrade. We can resist fire, which was very useful against the Hydra. And we can have a Skin of Fire, so anything that touches us shall light on fire. And now, finally, we have a Meteor. Okay, it looks like it takes a little time to recharge that, but I can summon a meteor to explode and just actually to do some significant damage. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. All right, just one more meteor. Oh yeah, perfect. See, that's one way to clean up all the ooze. Meteors, you know, meteors. It's great. Nice and simple, you know, no one's ever been hurt by a meteor, right? Oh, I didn't mean to do another... Well, fire resistance helps. Well, let's try not to do accidental... Let's just take it off the meteor, because no one wants accidental meteors. Like, what if I'm just sitting in the middle of camp, telling story time, and then, Yeah, that'd be rough. Anyway, let's head back to the underworld and conduct a couple of those rituals. Hey, little chickens. Are you all ready to become sacrifices? I'll take that as a yes. Here, you can have all your eggs back. I don't need them. So, what we need to do now is set up the ritual station. So I'm hoping that now that I made the Dreadlands Necronomicon, we should be able to make this ritual circle. Yeah, that worked. Man, that sound is always going to be creepy, isn't it? Alright, so maybe I should have put the sacrifice pen a little further away. It's fine. So what do we need to do here? Rituals. Dreadlands. The altar of Shagaroth. Looks like if I am going to try to fight this thing, Shagaroth is the next step. And then I can continue through the underworld to what I could imagine would be Tartarus. So, not in a rush to do this, but oh wow. This is going to take up 20,000 PE. I think that's exactly what the book can hold, yeah. So we are going to have to make multiple trips anyway, so we might as well get this made. I did collect all the items that I might need, so let's make it happen. We just need our gate key, dreadcloth, bones, dreadium ingots, and dreadstone. There's the key, and yes, I do require sacrifices. Alright, who would like to volunteer? Step out if you are fully willing. Thank you. Oh look, they're so excited to be sacrifices. Perfect. You four just stand right here. And let's hope this works. Yeah, it never gets normal, does it? Oh boy. Oh yeah, maybe I should step back, because, aren't you gonna... Yep. Ow! Yep. At least it worked. We have the bottom half of the Altar of Shagaroth. Now, looking into the book, this is going to be a very complicated process, because apparently I need to take this in a very specific place in the underworld. So, I can't just summon this thing wherever I want. If I put the altar down here, it won't do anything. So that's good. I won't be able to accidentally summon any ancient powerful deities. This is good. This is good. But I can imagine Shagaroth would have another one of the shards to my sword. And it's probably only missing like one or two more. Really something. Really something. But the downside about all this is, yeah, as predicted, the Necronomicon did use every ounce of PE that it had. And I think the other ritual also cost the same amount? Yes. So I need to fully charge this thing up. Fortunately, it shouldn't be that hard. I did set up something real nice out here with all the different statues I've been collecting, thanks to all the Shoggoths. Yeah, it's a bit of a collection. Thank you, Shadow. You can return. And yeah, all of these should be shooting into this pedestal right here. Well, I don't need to put that on here. And assumingly, when I put the book down, it's going to charge up with some of that. And, well, it has to kind of do it manually, unfortunately, because I haven't fully figured out how to make this all an automated system. But either way, as long as I still got the ladder. We're good. We're good. Don't have the boots, but I still got the ladder. Let's see. So yeah, it just sits there, and then obviously all that automatically goes to it. And if I just hold the book, then I think all of these will... Oh! That feels weird. But yeah, this should charge up the book faster than ever before. We've been here for less than a minute, and oh wow, it's already past 500. Yeah, this shouldn't take too long at all. But it's still gonna be a little bit of a wait. So, what to do? Hey, Shadow. How about we go for a leisurely fly, huh? Sound like a good plan? It's been a while since we just flew around camp, you know? I mean, since before you started, well, finished decaying. Oh yeah, we got the horse circuit over here. It's a shame you never got to really race on this. Let's just give one little go. See if you... Is that a tiger? What is it with tigers being where horses should be here? Is that two tigers? A white one and an orange one. Yeah, okay, elephants. I noticed you too. Always gonna notice the elephant in the room. And, yeah. Up there's where we did that game. Alright, let's go, Shadow. Oh, man. I feel faster. Uh-oh, watch out for the hippo. Hippos are racing too. You know, how about we just get the whole Just like, thought those were snails for a second. And, oh, yep, this way, this way. Ah, I got hung up a little bit. That was my bad. My bad, Shadow. Yep, we totally would have won that race. We also got the big old tower over here. How's your obstacle course skills, Shadow? How long do you think it would take you to get to the top? Oh, okay, yeah. Shadow? That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant you have to go through the jumps and stuff. There's a whole, you know, it's parkour and obstacles. Okay, yeah. You don't need to actually fly to the top. It was just a suggestion, Shadow. Okay, cool. Yep, go ahead. Go on up. Up. You almost didn't make it. Oh, okay, I haven't even been up this high. Yep. There we go. We can barely see the ground from up here, Shadow. But we're so high up we can see both the moon and the sun in full vision. Oh, man. And camp has gotten crazy since we first got here. Now there's all kinds of random trees growing. The old, you know, all the weird magic stuff that's... Look how small the statues look from up here. Huh. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Shadow? Shadow, what's happening? Shadow. Shadow. Stop that. Shadow. 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 Shadow.